you know, I feel like we've come a long way in terms of like trying to become evil, but it seems like we have a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak, or like obsidians in the lava, or whatever people call it. Ices in the lava, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But nothing's getting done, so I think we need some hired hands. We're clearly the brains.
Obviously, but we need some grunts to start doing some work for us.
Come on, hit us with lightning, game. Yep, right there.
Creeper!
Back a little bit.
Creeper!
You saved me. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm really ready to see what happens next for Team Obsidian. To see what happens next in 1.4.
That's right. BattleCraft SMP is gearing up to update into Cobblemon 1.4, and oh my goodness, we as Team Obsidian have a whole lot to do. Starting with this lovely area.
So here's the ticket, Callie. All right. You chose. I'm gonna blame you for this. You chose to build with crying obsidian, and I don't have any of that yet. So in order for us to fix this problem,
oh my goodness, blaming me for that.
Obsidian golden boys, we're gonna need some piglins over by the gold farm. And you know, I feel like while I'm working on a Scorcha farm to fix, again, your choices. No. I definitely gave you a list of blocks, but I'm blaming you right now on camera because that's what I'm about, Callie. That's what I'm about. Ah! Ah! How did I live? I don't know how I lived 2 hits, actually.
Yeah, he's in the boat. No, they're both in the boat.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, but then how do you get the boat out of there?
And I was so calm.
You were, definitely.
All right, well, this is a good example, Callie, of what's going to take if you need to boat them at all, which is why I recommend boating them as little as possible. I have regen, fool. Cue the circus music.
He didn't. He got distracted.
Oh, I ran too far away.
Oh, now we have a haunter in the boat too. Okay.
Take out the haunter. Oh God. This boat. Oh God, you ran around instead of. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's go. Woo,
Don't
you made it, buddy.
in the lava.
And look at that. We have 1 piglin.
Brute. 1 brute.
Yeah, he doesn't trade gold. This doesn't count. This is just an example, Callie. I didn't want to actually like take away from your project.
Wait, you're just gonna leave him here?
I'll put him in the corner for now.
Okay, sure. I'm sure that's fine. I guess let me take these boats. Do something with them.
I love the resigned. Yeah, that sounds really good, Vert. I'm really looking forward to this. Thank you so much. I'm glad we're business partners. This is the best.
Come on, piglins. Show him who's boss. Not me.
Callie and the
I'm
Bastion.
the boss. I'm the boss. This is what needs to be told.
What'd you say?
No.
It's been nice knowing you. Is that what I said?
Yes. Hey, pig. Come here, pig.
It has, Callie.
Come on, pig. I know you're following me. Don't stop following me. Ah!
An ultimate hack.
Ah!
You know, once you're proficient.
Proficient. Oh my gosh. Proficient in death.
You know what's funny is we don't even have a respawn anchor. Like I don't even have enough
Why do you
crime
have
for
a
that.
hoglin? Why is there a hoglin here now?
I didn't do that. Oh, I must have made a spawning space when I moved that snow.
Why did you bring a hoglin to the party?
I want a hoglin. Hold on. All right, I'll leave you to your fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna do create stuff.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'll see you in a little bit. Go away, Ghast. Nobody wants you around.
She'll be fine. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Well, we have quite the task ahead of us, guys, to try and stay safe and alive while also getting piglins. I'm sure it's going to be no problem, right? Come here, dude. Come here, come here, come here. I see you. I see you. Let's go. Ah. Well, that one was actually better. 2 piglins. We got this. Okay, another piglin. Come on, you're a sword-loving dude. Perfect. And off the edge we go. What was I so worried about? This isn't bad at all. And we done, right? I have no more boats on me, so obviously we're done because the brute took up the last boat.
So how has your project gone, Callie?
You now have 7 piglins in boats and 1 brute. We now have 7 piglins, 1 in
Thank
a
you.
boat.
I play a character, Callie, but I'm not super ungracious.
Yes, so we got the 7 piglins. I named them all. And of course you have the brute, so yeah, we got 7. It was fairly painless. They just spawned in really, really, really slowly. And then they jump scared me multiple times. But other than that, everything's fine.
Yeah, totally fine. Honestly, I didn't see any death messages, so
No, I didn't
seems
die.
like a epic win.
Mm-hmm.
I did manage to get a honey farm going, and now I need chocolate because in order to get scoria, we need chocolate, and in order to get limestone, we need honey. Would you be willing to do me one more massive favor for this project?
Probably.
Probably. That's good enough. I'll take it. At least I'll throw the hook and sinker out there or whatever. I need a cow.
Okay, that seems like a
That's
really
all.
easy task. But I want a pretty cow, so we're gonna go a little bit further than I have to.
Oh,
Don't kill my cows! Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
goodness. Hey, pretty cow, where'd you go? Get back here. Hi, guys. Here. Bert wants you to stay right there.
I can see where Goldie's gonna be, and it's a little bleak.
Well, at least put like an immersive painting or something in front of her, so like
Oh, that's smart.
You
Yeah, I'll
know?
have to get like a pasture-looking thing.
exactly. So she thinks that she's always out in the pastures.
And then they just get dropped down that hole.
Okay, come here, Goldie. Right there. Good job. Have fun in your new home. Don't let Bert treat you too badly. And
Push more milk out.
make sure you keep complaining and tell him to give you some pretty pictures to look at.
No.
Well, while Bert continues on all the create magic, I think we're gonna do a little bit of piglin trading for some prying obsidian. Yes, it would go so much faster if we had an automated system, but well, I am not the redstone or create genius, so we will leave that up to Virtue. And we'll just, for now, you know what, just throw a whole bunch of gold at these guys and see what we can get in the next 15-30 minutes. Well, back at my house, because I accidentally put a little bit of crying obsidian into my inventory, and I can't access it from the nether. But I got it out, so we have 2 stacks and 14, and the last thing I want is another Soul Speed 3 book. There we go. Gonna go divvy them up to Minnie, myself, and Virtue. I don't think Virtue has Soul Speed yet, so we shall go and gift him since, well, I used his gold to get all of this stuff. Minnie! Are you at home?
Hello?
Hello. I bought you a gift.
You bought me a gift?
Well, that too, yeah, but I brought you one.
Yeah, that's the last thing I need for my boots.
Perfect. Perfect. So glad I could help you out. Bert, I brought you things. I know you can't hear me, but can you pretend to? Hello? Maybe if I... Hello? I brought you something. It's broken and you haven't fixed it yet? What? Well, we'll leave him to his shenanigans here. We are actually going to go do something about our armor situation. Everybody else got this pretty purple stuff. You think I got pretty purple stuff? No, but I do have the capabilities to get pretty purple stuff. And that means doing a little bit of smelting of our ancient debris. Uh-oh, Minnie died. Oh, that's beautiful. 9 pieces of netherite ingots. Are you okay over there? You're naked?
I may need help.
Okay.
I got sucked into the pigman farm.
Okay. Are they still mad at you, or can we do like a quick switch where I literally jump up through this thing?
Okay, the children ran out, but
Yeah, children we can just fly away to despawn things.
yep.
Okay, good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Back home safe, and we are going to take these 9 netherite ingots and put them onto our gear. Ta-da! There we go. I'm pretty now. I'm pretty in purple. Okay, chest plate needs to go. We're gonna put the wings on. So much better. Monferno is ready to evolve. Buddy, let's evolve into a Fernape. Oh my goodness, look at this fella. He's so cute. Or, you know, not cute. Definitely not cute. He is fierce and fighting. Yes, those are the words to use. So, welcome back to the Halloween District. We were here in the previous episode building up the Team Obsidian ship. However, I didn't actually tell you all the other plans that were going on around here. And, well, it's not spoilers anymore because you are definitely going to be seeing it in a few of our videos here. The plan here is Team Obsidian is in the recruitment mode. So, Virtue and I have been hard at work creating a series of dungeon tasks for them to complete here in the Halloween District. But before we can even think about completing the dungeon, we need to actually spend some time decorating up the top side here to make it feel a little bit more welcoming and complete. And the first task is to build a bridge across this water. And I have, well, a very full storage, but no ice in said storage. So we are going to head back to spawn, go tap into Virtue's storage and get some ice to build a bit of an ice bridge out there. I am back with Virtue's ice and his storage. It is looking all right. We definitely have a bridge, very hard to boat across. I just tried. It's, yeah, I'm just not a good ice boater. I know something is missing, and like, I'm tempted to have maybe arches across it, or maybe there needs to be more detailing along the side. I'm not entirely sure what is the best plan, because right now it is a little bit plain. But we do have a little bit of texturing here on the bottom, and I did put a little bit of glow lichen around just so, well, hopefully this doesn't spawn any mobs. Next up on the agenda for things we need to accomplish today is we need to make a little bit of a docking situation for that ship. And with that, we got ourselves a dock, and we can easily access the lava ship, or the Team Obsidian ship, whatever we're calling this thing. And I think it looks good. Definitely need some details, but for now, I'm really happy with where we're at. The next thing that I want to do is not particularly something that I had planned on doing, but guys, Slugma, right? We got a lava ship back there behind us. Slugma is constantly loading in, and of course, while I'm recording this, do you think one is going to load in? No, definitely not. And Virtue, my teammate has a shiny Slugma. I don't even have one of those, and I'm the fire Pokemon gym leader. Right here at the top, I am going to lay out a little bit of a place, and we are going to try and transform it into a Slugma pasture. And when we get those pasture blocks after updating to 1.4, I am going to put it right there in the middle and get all the Slugmas. But first, I want a little break from building, so let's just go see if we can't find ourselves a shiny Slugma in the nether. Another shiny Ghastly? Guys, do we catch a third one? Of course we do. What am I even saying? Well, not exactly the shiny Slugma that I was looking for, but it's still a shiny and I'll take it. Well, that's the first time I've seen one of those little fellas, or large fellows, load in on my ship. Oh, he's so huge. Oh my goodness. And hello, Slugma. I'm making you a new home. Wait, what are you called? Golurk? How big are you? Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't technically have one of those. That's probably not going to catch him, but you know what? Sometimes we try. Definitely not. Okay, let's see. Infernate, what do you got? Oh, actually, it did do something. Well, that's nice. Let's try that catch. Oh no, please don't go in the lava. Why? No. Why are you on fire? That was weird. Why was it on fire? It wasn't even in the lava. That's not okay. Just flew up here to the top of the ship to check out the size of our pasture, and you know what? I think that's going to be pretty decent for the Slugma and kind of fit into the rest of this area. So let's see how well we can netherify this. Bit of a progress update. We definitely got things going on here. It still needs a little bit of detailing. Definitely the lava needs to go in there, and yeah, there's a few more things we gotta do, but I am liking it so far. Ooh, a Spiritomb loading in on my ship. Hello, kind sir. How are you? I want to just see if I can't catch this guy, because I actually don't even think I have one. And you're gonna fall in the lava, aren't you? Oh, no, you didn't. Wow, that's amazing. There we go, there we go. We're doing something, okay. Let's try and catch. Got him. I do think that's my first one, which is pretty sweet. So the netherifying is going very well in our lovely pasture for the Slugmas. We still need to actually add in the lava, but I want to talk to Virtue to see if there's an easy way to pour in lava here in this little trench that I have going around. But right here in the center, I kind of want to build a tree, and I'm not entirely sure what this is going to look like, but I do think I am going to take inspiration from these trees right here. I mean, that tree, there's only one there. Okay, and try and build something a little bit along these lines. And there we have ourselves a tree. I think this fits in very well with the surroundings, especially once we get the lava going on in here. All of it's not done yet, but, well, it's time crunch time. We gotta get this done before the update.
I'll do my best, Callie, to fill that mode up.
Well, late last night, Virtue was able to help me out get all that lava inside of our moat for our lovely Slugma sanctuary. And maybe one day we'll start actually loading in some Slugmas. But for now, I also did a little bit of decoration here on the dock. So we got a couple of test tubes for transporting certain Pokemon. So right now we have a couple of Slugmas in there. Yeah, a few other things, and I think that just kind of fits the Team Obsidian vibe. However, there is so much more that needs to be done around here. The first thing that I want to actually do is this ice bridge. I don't like that it's just floating, so I'm going to see if I can't make a few pillars or something like that underneath to kind of make it feel like it's actually standing on something. Well, it at least helps a little bit to have some pillars here holding up the ice road. I think it just makes it feel less floaty. Okay, next task, let's get this portal prettified up. There we go. Got a little bit of an ice entrance for our portal. Nothing much, pretty simple, but I think it works for the vibe we're going for and is a good entrance to come into this area. Well, it's not much and it is certainly not finished, but I did make a start on getting a few Carnival booths and that sort of thing around here. In this area, I'd love to put something here, but I've just come to kind of creative block and I have no idea what else I could put in this area. We have a little bit of a specimen show off of 2 Pokemon. Potentially things are being pumped into them or sucked out of them to create a new Pokemon right here. And then over here we have a little bit of a booth with what could be hot tub, but we're gonna call it a bobbing for apple situation. I'm sure that there is some create magic that Virtue can do to make that actually work, but you know what? This is a thought that counts, right? We're gonna go with that. And this one right here is the crystal ball tent. So we got a bunch of geode crystals in here, and then we have this small little crystal hidden in a glass ball. And you know what? I think you kind of get the gist of what this is supposed to be, right? Anyways, there is so much that we could do to decorate up this place, but like I said, I've come to a creative block and I don't know what else could go in here, and I'm sure Virtue has a few ideas up his sleeve that he would love to put into this area. If you have enjoyed all the progress that you have seen in today's video, and of course all the shenanigans of Team Obsidian, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Comment down below what you think Team Obsidian should do next.
We've totally done it. We didn't overestimate. Yeah, we'll be back for part 2. Find out next week for Team Obsidian's part 2 of the Mausoleum of Indoctrination.